Delegate has the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen of the House, I had a series of questions to ask the delegate, but I'm going to forego those because he, along with a lot of the rest of us, were present in the committee meeting when we heard testimony from the Department of Military Affairs. Mr. Speaker, ladies and gentlemen of the House, we need to take a pause here because I think if we really look deeply at the intent, this is an attempt to kind of play a cat and mouse game with the federal government because we don't like certain actions that we're seeing from there. So we're going to put our Virginia National Guard as a pawn between us and the federal government. Mr. Speaker, ladies and gentlemen of the House, the bill risks doing profound and lasting harm to the women and men in our Virginia National Guard. That's who the Guard is. And that's who's at stake here. Testimony in the committee from the Department of Military Affairs made it clear that if enacted, this legislation could place Virginia in violation of federal cooperative agreements governing the joint state-federal use of armories and other facilities. As a result, the federal government would be within its right to withdraw funding, 96% of the Guard funding, as well as approximately 80% of the Department of Military Affairs staffing. Mr. Speaker, ladies and gentlemen of the House, we're talking about around $450 million annually. I won't ask the Chair of Appropriations to stand, but I'm guessing that he probably doesn't have $450 million available yearly to put into the funding of the Virginia National Guard if it were taken away by the federal government. The practical effect of this bill would be to place the readiness of our National Guard and our emergency response capabilities and the well-being of our Guardsmen at serious risk. Mr. Speaker, ladies and gentlemen of the House, I'm going to ask, are we willing to take that gamble? Are you willing to take that gamble? We need to draw ourselves back here, consider what really is at stake. I urge the body to vote no on this legislation. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Shall the bill be engrossed and pass the third reading? All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, no. The bill is engrossed and pass the third reading.